Только счастье, не умирай. Между строчками нет и да.
Okay.
Я начну с чистого листа.
Wagwan, people thems. So this is the second request of Diana Ankudinova. Why did you say Diana Ankudinova reaction that I've been asked to react to, and this is with a clean slate. Now this is all kind of very wintry from what I can see from the first thumbnail. Look, it's giving me winter, it's giving me cold, it's giving me potentially around the Christmas period, I don't know. But I'm intrigued, particularly because that last song that I just did, Like a Waterfall, was such a completely different track to the last 3 reactions that I did of her. So I'll be quite keen to see, is she another chameleon here with this one? Is this going to be in keeping with what we already know? Let's find out. So this is Diana Ankudinova with a clean slate. Sounds like another dancey tune.
Были демоны со мной и не люди.
That voice is so deep.
Черной крыла полосой, но лебеди дали мне свое крыло, чтобы все прошло, чтобы в этой жизни стало просто светло. Я начну с чистого листа и придумаю свой рассвет. Только вера и чистота между строчками да и нет. Я дарю вам свой хрупкий рай, в то, что верила сквозь года. Только счастье, не умирай. Между строчками нет и да.
She's kind of carefree, isn't she? Right, just before she turns around. So, okay, so what I like about this is I feel as though I can hear more of her voice in this, like, well, more of her lower tones anyway in this one than maybe I heard in the second one, in the first one, sorry. And maybe that's because the beat attracted me so much that I just wasn't paying as much attention to her vocal. So yeah, I can hear more of her voice in this one, and again, she's got such an amazing tone. I like the kind of very carefree nature, because I think a lot of her previous stuff has been quite intense. So it's nice to kind of see this kind of carefree, you know, I'm just kind of skipping in the snow and watch me in my bangs and I'm just doing my makeup and whatever, so that's quite cool. As for the song itself, let's see. I'm not completely sold yet, like, but let's see. Let's get to the end and see.
Я тогда жила в аду в своей беде, но гроза прошла и просто лебеди дали мне свое крыло, чтобы все прошло, чтобы в этой жизни стало просто светло. Я начну с чистого листа и придумаю свой рассвет. Только вера и чистота между строчками да и нет. Я дарю вам свой хрупкий рай, в то, что верила сквозь года. чистого листа и придумаю свой рассвет. Только вера и чистота между строчками да и нет. Я дарю вам свой хрупкий рай, в то, что верила сквозь года. Только счастье не умирай, между строчками нет беда.
Do you know what? Do you know what? There is a vibe to this tune. There is a vibe to the song. Like, it definitely, I don't think it's one that I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh my god, like that, I'm gonna turn this up, like on my way out. Like, but what I do like about it though is there is a really happy, as I say, carefree vibe to it. So she's really selling it to me in terms of like seeing her amongst the vocals with the beat, and there is a really happy kind of undertone to it as well. So in that regard, I mean, you saw me, I was snapping away. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was snapping away. So it is just interesting to see, again, this epic voice and this epic artist and all these epic performances that I've seen, and what she's doing with that, like, and where she's putting that, like, and how it's like coming along within a more, because I mean, this to me is very, like, it's very commercial in terms of like what she was doing before. So yeah, I as I said, I can't say that like it is like my favorite thing I've seen of her, because ultimately for me, who is all about those vocals and is all about that, you know, and I do love all that drama and those dramatics and stuff. It'd be interesting to see what this is like live, and I think that'd probably be where I kind of delve into it more. But it is it's a nice song. I mean, I'm gonna say it's not a nice song. It's a nice song, and like I said, for me, seeing her like happy and kind of carefree and like, you know, Christmas and all sorts. I mean, that is really nice. So I quite enjoy that. And as I said, there is a beat to the tune as well. Like there is a nice undertone. There's like almost like a positive kind of atmosphere amongst it. Like so for those reasons, I'll say that I think the tune is cool. Like it's a cool tune. I don't know whether, I'm trying to think which one I like more, the Clean Slate, with the Clean Slate, or the Like a Waterfall. I think for me, I probably prefer the Like a Waterfall tune. But this, I guess what this is doing is, it's, because again, and I don't know whether there's any other music she's released as commercial. Remember, this is only my 5th reaction of her in its entirety. And I guess what it's giving me is an idea of what kind of artist she is outside of these, you know, these singing competitions and stuff. And yeah, like as I say, it's not, I don't think it's music necessarily that I would naturally turn on. But having listened to it, like I said, there is a really positive undertone to it. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not dogging it, like, and I rate her like massively. And I know that she is such an incredibly talented artist. But as I say, I'm trying to think about if I was at home in room 2703 and this came on the radio, would I turn it up and add it to my playlist? At the moment, I don't know if I would, but I will listen to it a little bit more and see. But like I said, the vibe for me is the overwhelming thing. There's a nice vibe to it, and it's nice to see her and in like a lighter kind of atmosphere. I still think that one, yeah. If I'm honest, like I think that one previously trumps this one for me personally. I just loved the vibe in that one. It was mellow, but yeah, it was still kind of like it got me. Anyway. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts were, as mine are probably, you know, I've just elongated what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it'd be great to hear what you guys thought of this song. And what do you think of both of them, actually? Like, is this surprising to you in terms of the lane that she's in? Or actually, is it the lane she's been in for a while and I'm just slow to the party? yeah, give me your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, if you did like this, then do drop me a like and subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. And have you got any ideas about what next Diana Ankudinova reaction should be? Any other requests for her? But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.